is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Hangin with Cowboys.
We scratch, we claw, we fight. We fight.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star in Frisco. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, and Shannon Gross.
Grown-ass men. He said it again during the game. And that's what you got on this show. 3 grown-ass men and Douglas.
A lot of people don't know that.
You throw Douglas out like that.
And Brad Sham just heard that walking by and stopped to see what all the commotion
Should have
was
Brad
about.
come sit in.
How are you, Brad?
Class
Come on
up
in,
our-
Brad. We got an open chair.
Class our show up.
Come on in. Is he locked out? There we go. We just listened to your call of the Zeke touchdown, Brad. How are you?
I'm all right. I've only got a minute. Lunch will close.
We'll take whatever
Good.
you give us.
We'll take whatever you got, Brad.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Play the intro for him, Douglas.
He ain't got time.
Or not.
Which
40
one?
years.
I don't know.
We got time.
40 years with the Dallas Cowboys.
How are you, Brad?
broadcast.
I'm good, Shannon. How are you?
Man, we are wonderful. What's that contraption you got over there? That thing's fancy.
That's a Zoom.
A Zoom?
Yeah.
What does a Zoom do?
Well, you have to be at a certain experience level.
To understand?
It works
It's
real
like
well.
it's a tape recorder.
Okay. All
It
right.
works real well too.
Does it?
Because he plugs it right into his computer or Bradley's. Doug's. And man, it comes out quality, high definition, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen him work that one day.
What are you thinking about this team, Brad? All these years of experience you've had watching these boys play.
Ooh.
Getting right in there,
Pretty
Kurt.
good. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're not perfect, but I think they're pretty good. They've grown up. It's one of the most unusual seasons ever. I don't remember a lot of people jumping on there. I'm reading now that a lot of people said, yeah, well, I picked Dallas to win the division before the year. I must have missed almost all of those.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they all went away halfway through the year. And so I think that makes it a really unusual playoff run. But they're at a point now where they're not afraid of anybody, nor should they be.
Yeah. I just saw the first pass of your sleep number video. Actually turned out really nice.
Thank you.
It was really interesting.
Excuse me.
I was
Thank you.
pleasantly surprised at how that came out. It looked great. So
See, so they put a camera on me, and it didn't break, and Shannon was surprised. Duly noted. Okay, keep going.
Sleep, no, they just have you sleeping?
well, see,
No.
that's the thing. That
No,
I thought it
wanted to, but I said, nah, no.
I thought it was going to be like a fluffy sponsorship piece that, I've got to get good sleep because my voice depends on game day. And it actually was really kind of, I was just expecting it to be just, hey, it's a kind of an advertisement.
Yeah.
But it was really kind of a cool, hey, here's Brad, and followed him to work and had all these, the
cool.
calls.
Well,
that
I
you
haven't
had.
seen all that, but I mean, it
it's
is.
really good.
I've used a sleep number bed for several years.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Nice.
Very good.
Well, this is a fun 40th anniversary season for you.
Tremendous. Yeah, it's been full of everything that makes an NFL season good. Good, bad, down the middle, patience testing, character building, and if I were completely objective, I would understand why people would think that the Rams were the team to be favored this week, but I just don't. I have a feeling this team's not done playing yet.
How about them
I agree with
Cowboys?
you. And for the people that don't know, you're around a lot, not just game day, but you're up here during the
Yeah,
week.
no,
You're in the locker room.
Yep.
You have the show on Monday nights. Have you had any moments this year that kind of stick out to you, whether it's on the air or off the air, or just something about the season that you'll remember about these Cowboys?
Oh, well, we're not done with it yet. I think that's a big part of it. So many things just jumped into my mind. I think the way guys have grown up and not all necessarily just babies. Look at Joe Looney, never had an opportunity to do this at this level. And he's not Travis Frederick, and they're better if they have Travis. But what he's done, I think, has been really noteworthy, and without sacrificing his personality. Mm-hmm. And Nate knows sometimes if you're jovial and outgoing, people mistake that for not being serious. Mm-hmm. And it was not true of Nate, and it's not true of Joe. And I think that my respect for Zach Martin grows every day. That's a Hall of Famer right there. All he's got to do is stay healthy and keep playing games. He's a Hall of Famer. And there was a big leadership void that Witten left them. Mm-hmm. And I think that it took a while, but they have filled it. And I think that the changes they made at midseason were significant. You don't see a lot of those. Mm-hmm. You know, one of the most infamous moments in Cowboys history was Jackie Smith dropping the touchdown pass in the end zone. And, of course, Jackie Smith was a Hall of Famer and an All-Pro because of what he did for the Cardinals for like 15 years. Now, in those days, you didn't acquire players from other teams. And so and Tom Landry only did that because he treated – the saying at the time was that he treated trades like used cars. You know, that was somebody else's problems, and he didn't want one. But they had an injury and a real need, and Jackie Smith really helped them. Well, it's still, I think, unusual for a player to change teams during the season and be as productive as Amari Cooper has been here. And so you have to have the nerve to pull that trigger, and you also have to admit that the way you constructed things is not working out. Mm-hmm. I thought it was one of Jimmy Johnson's strongest traits as a coach. He knew exactly what he wanted to do, and if it wasn't working, he knew it right away, and he was not afraid to stick with something just because he did it.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
And so you have to be able to admit a mistake, and they had enough intestinal fortitude to pull the trigger of that, and the offensive line coaching change, and those are big deals. And then to see the way the defense has played throughout the year, grown up, it's fun. Yeah.
Talking about Jimmy Johnson, do you see any similarities between this team and maybe like the 91 team where they're just on the cusp of
91? Yes, I do. 91, 90. See, people forget 89. Nate won't forget 89. Of course, they won one game, and in 90, they were 3-7. And I was still getting calls on the show I was doing every night. The whole first half of the season in 1990. See, he's still just a dumb college coach, and he's got to go. And then they went to Anaheim and beat the Rams on the Sunday before Thanksgiving. And they were 3-7. And they won that game, and they won right up until they were playing the last game of the year to get into the playoffs at 8-8 in 1990. And Aikman was hurt, and the year before, Norv Turner was hired, and they had a game plan that did not really allow Babe Laufenberg a chance. Mm-hmm. And he got killed that day. In Atlanta. He got killed. And it was and the Packers had to lose the night before, and I did that game on network radio, the Packers game. Packers had to lose, and they did. Yeah. And then I went to Atlanta, and the Cowboys just had no chance that day.
Fulton County Stadium.
But they had come from 3-7, and they were playing for it to get in. And it was rain, remember, muddy day. And so then in 91, that team had grown up a little bit, and they were good enough to beat the Bears in a wild card game. And they weren't good enough to beat Barry Sanders and the Lions. And as I recall, Aikman didn't start that game either. He was hurt. But they grew up more, and then they got Charles Haley the next year, and the rest of it's history. So, yeah, I think there are a lot of similarities to the 91 team. And I now have 10 minutes left to eat lunch. So.
Oh, get out of here, Brad.
Nice to be with you.
Hey, thank you for stopping by. Sure. That was awesome. So cool. Appreciate it, Brad.
Welcome.
Thank you, Brad.
We want to hear from you. 888-855-2297. 888-855-2297.
Straighten this out for crying out loud. What is going on?
We talking about the win. So don't come tell it. We don't want to hear about the Rams. We talking about them tomorrow. We talking about what did you like about this past game?
And don't ask us what we're going to do about this. We'll fix the defense and keeping these players after the season's over. We'll worry about the young guys then. Let's just enjoy this.
Like about this
Let's
game.
enjoy this. This does not happen very often in Cowboys history.
I got a Twitter question.
Ooh, wow. Go ahead on, my friend.
Norris James hit me up with the tweet. He's asking, do you think this team, does it remind you of any of the Broncos when they won it? Because they had such an outstanding defense. They rode that all the way. They had Peyton at that point. It was just good enough for the offense to kind of make it happen. And he sees some similarities there, and he's thinking he likes the Cowboys' chances because of that.
I don't know if I see that.
No?
I see where he's coming from, but I don't know if I don't know if I can compare this team to any other team of recent memory for me. Just because we talked about this the last day or two, just between us and probably on the air. 2 years ago, you were 13-3, and everybody was expecting you to win.
Yeah.
Now it's like you started off 3-5. You're just playing with house money, and you've progressively got, with the exception of the Colts game, you've done just enough to win. You've clawed. You've fought. You've done just what you need to do to get here, and every week you've gotten a little bit better in some area. In the last 2 to 3 weeks, you've gotten a lot better at quarterback. You've gotten a lot better, I think, with your defensive front. I think they're playing their best football of the year right now, and that's what you want to do when you're going into the playoffs, is peak at the right time. And I'm with Brad, man. I know the Cowboys opened up as a 7-point underdog, but why? I mean, honestly, why?
Part of that, they're in L.A.
If you're just, it's going to be a home game. Yeah. There'll be at least 50% of those fans will be Cowboy fans. Right. At least. It maybe more. But, I mean, if you're buying into the record and you're buying into the golf and they throw the ball around, but have you seen our defense fly around and keep people from throwing the ball around? They got the worst defense in the league when it comes to the running game. Why? You look at it on paper and you listen to all the talking heads. Yeah, hell yeah, we're going to get the crap beat out of us. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this Broncos. I think Broncos defense might have actually been a little better, but I think our offense is better than what
better. I do too. What do you think, Nate?
I'm not gonna ride this thing, man.
No,
you just gonna smile and ride
because we see a complete Broncos defense. We see the completion of that. We just getting started,
right? Like Brad said, it's not over.
Yeah,
yet.
So we know who Peyton was. You know, we know who he was. And he had just enough to get the ball out of his hand. He knew exactly where to go. He was so light. Let me tell you, he was crippled.
Yeah.
But his mental thing was so far ahead of where Dak at right now, I can't compare that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though Dak is way more gifted athletically and all this here, man, this dude has so much up here to –
hell, he could barely throw the ball, 15 yards down the field?
Yeah, but he'll let the ball loose so early, too. Right. So, you know, hey, man, I wish we can end up where they ended up at.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl. I'll say that. I wish we do end up where they ended up at, though.
Man. All right, let's go to the phones. Ernesto, Virginia Beach, what's up?
Afternoon, gentlemen. I just want to start off by saying,
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
If you are not geeked, you need to get the hell on.
Thank you.
This team was 3-5. They turned it around. They got some players. They put the big boy pants on. Dak is playing like a grown-ass man. Let's go get this.
Thank you.
I called back in week 3 when we played the Seahawks. I said, the only way we aren't going to win this game is if we don't execute. We didn't execute. Guess what? Saturday, we executed. We keep going, executing the way we played on Saturday. Ain't no reason why we're not going to Atlanta. No reason.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you right now, anybody who doesn't want Dak on their team, there's 31 other teams, go find one. Because he's a man, he's a winner, he's a baller, and he's going to bring it home for us this year, next year, soon.
Finally, a caller with some sense. Ernesto, you give Douglas your personal number. We're going to call you all the time, man. Thank you for the call.
Hey, And they're so excited that Doug even busted his tooth. Y'all have a great week.
Have a good one, man.
Wow, Doug, he called you out.
I tell you what, even if you're not buying completely into this team, just enjoy this. Be like Ernesto. Enjoy it.
You know, I was looking, one of the there's some great fan sites, blogs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
One of them did a poll that, based on where the Cowboys were at 3-5 and they won one playoff game, do you consider the season a success? We talked about that.
Yeah.
And last time I saw the poll, 85% of fans said yes, this season's.
Funny how
no matter what they do in the next.
Funny how that changes in about 3 weeks. Isn't it?
Yeah.
They were still wanting to fire the coach 3 weeks ago. New quarterback, unsuccessful. You got to win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Man, this has been a crazy year.
Yes.
It's just been all over the place, man. 888-855-2297. Kurt.
Yes, sir.
I had a question for you, and I totally forgot what it was. So you know what? We're going to go to break.
Okay.
Because I can't remember what the hell I was going to say. Oh, the video I played at the beginning of the show is up on DallasCowboys.com right now, and it'll be on social media. It's the sounds of the sideline from the game against the Seahawks, and it's actually really good this week. They do a great job. Alex Lilly and Scott Purcell from our broadcast group shoot that and do the sound on it, and it's this week. It's
talking about caddy sale.
Really, yeah.
I need to see that video of our man Kerry running down the sideline.
Yeah,
we have that. We got that in the can. Maybe we can get Douglas to play that on the screen tomorrow. So let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get to James in New York City, and we'll listen to Kurt talk about some underwear on Hangin' with the Boys.
A man's Stetson doesn't just protect him from life's elements. It projects an unstoppable and legendary spirit, just like the men wearing silver and navy on the field every Sunday. Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. They are still the official crown of all self-respecting Cowboys. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find Stetson hats in the Pro Shop or at Stetson.com today.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Playmaker, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The Playmaker includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized Intense Therapy lip balm and a Cowboys can cooler. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word Cowboys. The Jack Black Playmaker, $10, free shipping.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with sideline access and photo ops with current players, alumni, and cheerleaders. That's not all, though. You'll get to talk X's and O's with Senior Director of Player Personnel Will McClay, and of course with yours truly, me, Brian Broaddus. You can trust the official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, and with us, you'll travel like a pro. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
While a player can look good on paper, it's when he's out on the field that you really find out what he's made of. That's why the Cowboys rely on more than just stats and scouting reports when building their team. When picking a tractor, it's why you should rely on more than just specs and features. You've got to take it out and put it to the test. The Cowboys did when they named John Deere their official tractor. Experience one for yourself. Visit myjohndeeredealer.com/football.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
High formation, still no wide receivers. Second and goal. Outside the one. Handoff. Elliott powering into the end zone. Behind the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys.
They should run it behind Zach Martin every time on the goal line.
Just 4 times in a row.
Just jam it right in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jam them underwear in there.
Speaking of which, yes, Tommy John gives you the feeling of freedom where it counts with a contour pouch that nestles the boys. With over 3 million pairs sold, we put in the hustle to make sure you're nestled. To shop exclusive Cowboys underwear at TommyJohn.com/Cowboys.
Hi, laddie.
Look that up. Make sure I didn't misspeak. That they're the Rams are the 32nd ranked run defense in the league.
I think it depends on what you're looking
I think
for.
they
average yards per carry. They are the worst. 5.
Their thing is they produce a lot of turnovers.
I heard they're wearing the old throwback jerseys too, the gold and blue, and not the white and blue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they got a new design. So
How far does that throw back? Probably further back than Vince Ferragamo.
The Rams are plus 11 on takeaway NFL turnovers and takeaway ratio.
Where does that rank them?
Fourth
in the league.
They've 18 interceptions.
They
12
do
fumbles,
sacks and
third.
turnovers.
Sacks and turnovers.
Hey, what?
They're third in takeaways.
Give me Sue stats, man. Sue stats.
Let me get there. Hold on.
Hey, we got a caller, so
we do. James in New York.
James, what did you like about this game, man? How are you doing? How are you doing? Sorry.
I mean, I heard this is where the winners meet up and talk about the game. So
yes.
You know, we doing. I mean,
somebody got the memo finally. Thank you, James.
Yeah, man. I mean, first of all, I'm so proud of this team. That was a great win. I also felt that we got some closure back on 06 by beating this team. And I know it's a completely different team, but to me, we could put that to bed forever now. I mean, that's over and done with.
James, stop, James. James, something just hit me. Something just hit me, James.
Boom!
Are you ready?
Hit me!
Are you ready,
Yes,
James?
sir. I'm
James,
ready, Nate. What's up?
if we win this game and the Eagles win, what are you predicting going to happen? I got to ask this because Shannon prefer us to lose.
No.
Okay, I'm going to let Shannon explain it.
I
James,
said almost. Has nothing to do with Mexico.
Okay.
I would almost rather lose this game than win and go on to the NFC Championship game and have it at home and have the damn Eagles come in here and beat us to go to their second Super Bowl.
Is that not,
I would almost.
Is that not doubting, James?
I mean, yeah, man. Come on, Shannon. You gotta. Sometimes you're gonna. Sometimes it's gonna be crazy to get over the top.
What is it?
I mean, nobody thought Nate's boys were going to San Francisco and winning that game.
Yeah.
Nobody thought they would win.
Now I'm not. Now, hey, if they come play us, I think we're hands down. We're taking care of business. But I'm just saying, if it shook out where they came in here and beat us, I don't know if I could take that. But hey, what do they say? Sometimes it's better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. Sometimes it's better to play in the NFC Championship game and lose and not play at all, right?
Right.
At this point in this franchise's history, yes.
I got two things in the game I wanted real quick. I thought were great.
Okay.
I want to talk about what I loved.
Okay.
I thought the Joe Thomas tackle on Lockett punt return was huge.
Game saver.
I charted the game. There was on TV. There was nothing. I saw no Cowboys. I was like, oh man, he's gonna take us to the house.
Right.
I was like, thank God. And the other thing was when the Seahawks went up quick. I think they scored their first touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that we went right down the field, hit Amari, that big play, scored. That told me everything right there.
Yes.
That showed me Dak grew up. This team was prepared to play ball. And when you watch these big games, and you know it's because you played in a million of them. It's kind of like when you're down a little bit, and what is this team made of, more or less?
Yeah.
And that showed me everything right there. And that's where I was proud. And to me, when they did that, I felt good about the whole game, and I thought we were going to win from there on.
Hey, let me ask you this here, my friend. I want to thank you for talking Shannon off the ledge.
Straighten him up a
You
little.
got to get that pizza bag. That's the next thing we got to talk
Oh,
about.
Yeah, now you said you were, yeah.
Stop it, Kurt. Stop. I'll get with Dave right after writing down pizza. All right.
Oh, my God. Don't even remind me of that, man. I just went into a funk, man.
I'm sorry. I'll bring you out of
I
it.
hope you've sent James something for his time and
I
money
did.
he spent on that pizza.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Did you not get it?
I haven't gotten nothing yet. So
Wow. And you
in
can't-
the mail.
We don't have the pizza thanks to him, James. And you don't have what you need to have thanks to him. Wow, Kurt. Excuse me. You dropping the ball, Shannon.
I know. I sent him a care package like the week he sent the pizza.
Shannon, this is uncharacteristic of you.
He sent it via the Tortoise Express.
Shut up, Doug.
You.
Give me a
This
tracking
ain't like
number,
Shannon.
fellas. That's what I need.
Shannon always makes stuff happen around here. But I guess outside of the building.
Man,
Stop.
Shannon's the
Stop.
So,
Both
Nate,
y'all.
what was your question, Nate? What was your question?
He forgot.
I forgot when you mentioned the pizza that we'll never get. By the time we get it, it'll be showed up freeze-dried or whatever.
Well,
Wow.
this, Shannon, I know you got all the calls. This thing, they're crazy. -7, I'm with you. That is crazy.
I
that
agree.
they think we're -7.
I agree,
come on.
man.
The two things you can pack on a road trip: a pass rush, a defense, and a running game. We got both of them. We got them in spades.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you,
And
brother.
you're right. It's half the crowd's gonna be Cowboy fans, and it's not even a real home crowd because it's gonna be sunny. Like it's L.A.
Yep.
If they go into like the vet,
You
back when Nate was
going
playing,
to
man,
it? You going to it? To the game?
Man, I got work. man. I work on the weekend till about 3, so I can't go.
I
wish, man. Plus, them tickets is expensive. Tickets is like $400 on.
Yeah. Oh, they done went up.
Yeah.
They done went up.
They
man.
started out about $350,
I'll
and
pick it up
today
Saturday night for free, a couple beers, at the apartment.
There you go.
I'm with you on that.
Hey, just meet us in Atlanta in a few weeks. How about that?
Hey, man, I'm there, man. I'm already thinking about that already.
Let's go.
Time off.
You know what, man?
Let's go.
See, Super Bowls, I remember I used to go to Super Bowls, and I didn't even have to go to the game. I just wanted to go hang out that week. That Super Bowl week, man, is so beautiful. I mean, you just going to hang out, especially if you can go down Radio Row.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of the guys come through, a lot of the young ladies come through, stars and stuff, selling their products and stuff like that, man. It's nice.
I can't wait.
It's nice.
And we're going to be there. And you know what? Nate's going to be our interview setter up.
Oh,
you know how good he is on the mic. Yeah. Well, he can be the tour guide too.
And I'll be calling some dudes out.
Yeah.
Come
Nate,
on, man. We whoop your team. You need to come on over.
We would have to do like a 2-hour show every day because Nate would just go grab people on radio.
Well, I'll be
famous
trying.
people.
I'll be trying.
Yep. Actresses, actors, athletes.
Bro, everybody be after them. You have to set it up with they call it handlers.
Yeah.
You have to set it up. So when I see them walking that door, I'll be like, hey man, anytime. This is the free time we got. I have a list of we got.
Oh, I can't wait.
Time.
That'd be so much. You know what we would do? Maybe we just do an all-day show with just us.
Why not?
No. That's where we have to have all the different deals.
No, I don't want them different deals. I want us. This the show.
We'd have so much fun.
Oh,
Those guys would be boring.
Kurt, we'd have so much fun. I mean, we would blow it out.
That was Kurt. That was the least enthusiastic.
We'd have so much fun.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Kurt.
Kurt, he got you.
Yeah, that was bad.
Hey, will you ask your wife if you can go have beers with me one night?
No, man. Until you get.
Oh yeah.
Can you get a doctor's note? Can you get a hall pass?
Yeah, I can have a beer every now and then. It's just pace myself.
Until you clear it, man.
That's what I'm saying. Can you get cleared by Super Bowl?
I'll make it happen.
Okay.
For that, we're there. I'll make it happen.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
What if we don't make the Super Bowl? You gonna have it in Mexico?
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not invited to Mexico.
I can't wait to go to Mexico. It's gonna be fun. All that tequila.
Oh man.
Adam in Atlanta. What's up, brother?
Nothing much, man. How you doing, guys? How about that win?
Yes,
Let's
sir,
go.
man.
Grown-ass men in this studio today. Let's go.
You know what? We didn't burn all of Atlanta last time, so we need to come burn it down again.
Hey,
Let's do this.
You give me. Hey, I only had one night to work with last time. I have a whole week this time. Yeah, let's go.
Shannon, I'll take you to places that Nate used to go to when he was here.
I'm in. I'll get a list from him, and
Yeah,
we'll
I
go.
know where he went.
Yeah.
How are you, brother? What'd you think about the game?
It was awesome, man. Like Nate says, big body banging football, man. That was awesome. It was a good win.
What plays did you like? What just made it happen for you? What
man,
part of the game?
I like how fast defense played. I mean, seeing the human log just ramming in there, getting some loss for yardage plays. It's just good to see. Good to see. I'll tell you what, that big play was Maher's tackle on that return was huge, man. Maher the Mauler, man. It was awesome.
Hey, tell me this. So, did you go to the job the next day kind of messing with people, having fun about the victory?
Oh, yeah.
What did they say to you, man? About time?
You know what? To be honest with you, the vibe in Atlanta is they were happy because a lot of the vibe here is that they feel we're the only team that can beat the Saints.
Oh,
and the last thing they want to see is they don't want to see the Saints try to win a Super Bowl in their house.
Right. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So they really think the only team that's really got a shot is the Cowboys.
They beat them once.
Yeah. So I got a question for you guys. I'm going to ask this. I have a reason for asking this. Why is David Irving still on the active roster?
Man, I would not be surprised if he winds up getting on the field for some plays this week.
Really?
I
wouldn't be surprised either.
I hope so. I hope that's the case. The reason I asked that question is because, special teams played better this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're ranked 31st in punt and kick coverage, 16th in punt coverage. And I just feel like, couldn't we bring somebody from the practice just to help? You need some help in there, some speed to get down there and make some tackles and, alleviate some of that yardage they're gaining, because these teams are getting, when they run the ball back, there's one less, sometimes 1.5 less first downs they have to get on their drives.
I'm with you, Adam. Here's the reason why I'm not completely mad that he's still on this roster, because if he gets in the game.
Oh, he's a game wrecker. I'll agree with you. Yeah, I mean, he can wreck a game.
And just think about this. If you need him and you say, I need one play, and it's 4th down and 7, and if you stop him, the game's over, and you put him in there, and he rushes right around that end, and he throws that big old long arm up, and he bats a ball, you're going to be so thankful they kept him on this roster for that one play.
Well, and it's just like him to do it, too. That's the thing about him.
Well, I hope
the
his
thing about it is,
aren't at
just,
Janikowski level right now.
Yeah, it's just they ain't willing to give up on a player. That's just that's who they are.
Yeah.
And so sometimes, it makes you mad, but
he's just it's tough because what is it? Last 10 games played, he's got 8 sacks, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just the talent is enticing, so it's hard to give up on him.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Jason Garrett's got a pull from the team, so I'm not going to argue with that. Hey, I have a bold prediction. You mind if I give a bold prediction?
Go.
So about 4 years ago, I saw
you say a bold prediction. You ain't say a statement. You say a bold prediction. So if you're gonna give a statement, wait till Friday. Wait till Friday. You can give a statement. Well, Thursday tomorrow.
Set my bold prediction up, okay?
No.
Come on, Nate.
No.
Right.
Bold prediction. No,
All
just
right,
go ahead on,
prediction.
man. I had to have me some fun. Go ahead on. Tell the story.
So I saw the Falcons and the Bears play here in Atlanta, right?
Uh-huh.
It was so loud with Bear fans, Matt Ryan had to go to a silent count in his own stadium. My bold prediction, Jared Goff's going to have to go to a silent count in this playoff game.
I wouldn't doubt
it's going to be so loud with Cowboy fans.
I hope so. Yeah. 70,000
Man, but you really believe that because Shannon been saying it. You believe it, too, that it's going to be more Cowboy fans?
I think it'll be pretty even at least.
I think it's going to be loud. You know what? There might be less Cowboy fans, but our Cowboy fans are going to be louder than the Rams fans because they're L.A. Come on now.
All right.
You got this.
Thanks, Adam.
Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
We'll see you in a few weeks, brother.
I'll see you in a couple of weeks, Shannon. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, Douglas, somebody sent me a direct message and said that the phone's broken. The phone's got to be broken because they can't get in. The same people keep getting in every week, but all these new people that keep telling me they're trying to call.
I don't know. I would just point to the fact that a call was on the air indicates they're working.
Do we just have one line?
I think this is a conspiracy. I think Douglas is getting hush money from these guys that keep getting in every week and these new.
And that would be the most elaborate scheme.
2 lines of 1.
We have 2.
Well, we shouldn't.
Do you answer both of them?
Absolutely.
I don't know if I believe you.
Why?
Whereas we got a new guy, a new girl.
Why do you think I'm dishonest?
No, I don't think you're dishonest. But do we have a new guy, a new girl on the line, or is it the same guys?
What are you talking about?
2 people on hold, it look like.
Hang on.
See, he don't even know how to work phones. Williams
Somebody know working the phone, bro. William back there working the phones.
Nate.
I think this is a big tangent that we don't need to be on.
I think you just need to produce and let us run this show. You got grown-ass men in this room. I don't know what y'all doing behind that wall. Douglas, you answer the phones, leave us alone. Yeah, Nate, I think it's going to be.
You think, you've been saying that. He started yesterday.
I tell you what, here's the other thing. Yep. Those tickets are going for so much. They were like $350 yesterday. They're up to like $500 now. I know them cheap LA fans ain't gonna pay that much money for tickets. These Cowboy fans, yeah. These Cowboy fans are they're trying to figure out.
Boy,
they have to put a second mortgage on their home to get to Atlanta.
Guys, too bad. You need to do a big party out there Friday night. Should have done a show out there.
We might do one. All right, let's go back to the phones. Finally, our man got through. Real Anthony, how have you been, man?
Man, what's happening, fellas?
What's
I'm back,
up,
baby?
All right.
You can hear it. I'm back. You
Good.
hear my voice?
Good.
Yes, sir.
You're grown-ass man.
Grown-ass man, baby.
Well, you going to have everybody.
Nate, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate all of my brothers, but I appreciate that sentiment, man, you sent out. And, I was trying to get through a little bit, and I got through, man. I love y'all boys. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Hey, but
y'all ready? Enough of that. Y'all ready?
Yeah, but hold on before you get crunk up, man. Y'all quit cussing, Shannon. Okay, go ahead on.
Ass is not a cuss word. It's not one of the 7 you can't say on TV.
Hey, go ahead on, my man.
You messed me up, man. Hey, hold on. Check this out. I got an intro for y'all.
Okay.
Y'all ready? This
We
win the
ready.
Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, and Cowboy fans all around the world, I'm the real Anthony, and I like to represent Hanging with the Boys, starring Nate Newton, Senegals, Kirk Daniels, Kent, and Doug, featuring your 2018-19 Super Bowl champion, the Dallas Cowboys. It's gonna happen, baby.
Hey,
it's gonna happen.
if it happens,
It's gonna happen.
if it happens, Douglas is going to get you to record us a spot, and we're going to use that as part of the intro.
Look here, I got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go. This is gonna be the sweetest thing ever. When we beat the Rams, because that's gonna happen. I want Philly to beat New Orleans.
So
we can be in Dallas and stomp a mud hole in them and get to the Super Bowl.
You've been cussing all the while. You might well finish the mud hole. Wow.
That makes me nervous.
I'm gonna let some other people do their thing and get through, but I'm good, man.
All right.
I'm good.
Thanks for checking in with us, man.
Thanks,
We
man.
appreciate
Thank
you
you. Good to
listening,
hear your
brother.
voice,
Good to hear you.
Hey, man, love y'all, man.
All right, man. Call in next week after we win, brother.
Hey, do you know of Michael Dennis?
Michael Dennis.
What did he have to say?
He wants to know, can you ask Shannon if his legs still hurt? Got any idea
What
that's
happened, man?
about? What happened? You okay?
I don't know what's going on.
All right.
Maybe from carrying the show.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Shannon.
Hey.
Did you have too much fun?
Oh.
I had a lot of fun. Yeah. Good times.
Okay.
I'll have to figure that out. I don't know why my legs hurt. I'm almost passed out yesterday. But that's
According to Mickey, those are legs.
That's because I ate 2 hamburgers.
Jeez, I don't know how you survived yesterday.
It was tough.
On
I
National
was
Passing Gas Day.
Struggling. And I tell you what,
Can't
man.
imagine what your apartment was like last night.
Oh, don't ask.
Then he went out at Taco Bell.
Taco Bell on top of that.
At like
10,
at like 10 o'clock, I was like, man, I didn't eat tonight. I'm craving some food. And yeah.
Surprised they just fumigated the place, probably, huh?
Nah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I was gonna ask y'all something, and I forgot what it was.
Sorry, I derailed you.
The second time you done forgotten.
You okay?
No,
Legs
That guy was
hurt,
drunk.
mind's losing. You losing your mind?
maybe I just had too much fun cheering the Eagles on.
Maybe something is going on with your leg.
Maybe
Check down there. You're losing blood. You're getting delirious.
He losing. No, wow.
What?
Really?
What?
What he just said.
You know how people get severely wounded and they don't even realize it until like
I know what you
15 minutes later?
I was trying not to make an ugly joke.
Yeah, me too. I was like, wow.
Douglas is very subtle in his dirty humor.
Yeah, he is.
Honestly, that time I didn't mean it.
You know what's bad?
What's that?
Kurt has given me some show ideas 2 days in a row.
All right, okay, read off.
More than
Well,
that, he
say
sends
that.
out show ideas every day.
Douglas, shut up.
We can do that tomorrow.
Finish my thoughts. 2 days in a row, he has given me this beautiful, and Douglas is correct. He sends them to me almost every show when he decides to be here. And for 2 days in a row, I haven't gone over 1 point.
That's okay.
Except
the fans been bringing it.
Except the last point on both sheets. Phone calls, question mark. So we have done nothing but talk
It's all
to
right.
fans the last 2 days.
That's all Ram stuff anyway. We can get to that tomorrow.
And then Maisha helped contribute. And Brad.
Yeah.
So we've just had, we can talk about this other stuff.
Scam, didn't it?
We got a lot going on.
Notice I let y'all ask all the questions?
I did. I thought,
Yeah.
why?
Like, let Mr. Sham talk, man. In his 40th year, he deserved it. Let him talk.
That man's been talking for a long time.
Yeah.
He does such a great job.
Here's our man Minx. He's in L.A. He's trying to get through. He can't get through on the phone.
Minx? What Minx say?
He's got family coming up from San Diego. They're going to the game. And he says, trust me, Cowboys Nation will be loud in the majority Saturday night.
I agree.
Wow.
I agree. I'm about to get a video and send it to y'all.
Yeah, do that,
y'all.
man.
Show y'all how.
Just go. You know how y'all can go around the stadium? Just take a do that right now.
Panoramic.
Yeah, especially if something big happened for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Do it when something big. I hope nothing big happened for the Rams. This is a sack. But just when they scream.
Yeah.
Get them when they scream.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Let's take another break real quick. When we come back, we'll get to Gordon in Rhode Island and some more calls on Hanging with the Boys.
You're like me and you love... if you have a thing, then cutting the cord is scary. But then I found out I could switch to DirecTV Now and still get the live sports I love. No satellite needed, no bulky hardware, no annual contract, just...
Get the live sports you love. Try DirecTV Now for $10 a month for 3 months. Visit DirecTVNow.com. DirecTV Now. More for your thing. That's our thing. Use code REALDEAL. Limited time. Price for a little package. After 3 months, renews monthly at full price. Currently minimum $40 unless canceled. Prices may change. New subscribers only. Cancel anytime. Content varies by package and may be limited. Restrictions apply.
It's time for tailgating with the OtterBox boys.
OtterBox? The overprotected phone case company?
Yep, and they've got an essential tool for your next tailgate party. The bear-resistant Venture Cooler.
Now wait. In all my tailgating days, I've never seen bears tackling brats on the blacktop.
And you never will, because a Venture Cooler with a locking kit is basically bear repellent.
Can't wait to try it out at my next tailgate.
That's been Tailgating with the OtterBox boys. Visit OtterBox.com to learn more about their certified bear-resistant Venture Coolers.
Do you want the most interesting, up-to-the-minute Dallas Cowboys news straight from the Star in Frisco? How about exclusive and on command? That's right, news and nuggets you can't find anywhere else. With our exclusive Cowboys content on Alexa, you can have all the answers, secrets, stories, and more. What's Stephen Jones thinking during a game? What's Joe Looney's favorite pregame meal? We take your questions to Cowboys players and coaches, and you can hear the answers directly back to you. Just say, Alexa, open Dallas Cowboys.
Now's a good time to tell you that SeatGeek is the new source of tickets for all your football needs this season. SeatGeek makes managing tickets easy, whether it's buying or transferring to a friend. They even tell you the best deals for every game based on their deal score technology, which rates every seat on historical data, price, and location. Download the SeatGeek app on your phone and take $20 off your first purchase using code DALLAS at checkout. SeatGeek. Life's an event. We have the tickets.
A man's Stetson doesn't just protect him from life's elements. It projects an unstoppable and legendary spirit, just like the men wearing silver and navy on the field every Sunday. Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. They are still the official crown of all self-respecting Cowboys. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find Stetson hats in the Pro Shop or at Stetson.com today.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Back. Tour AT&T Stadium, the home of the Dallas Cowboys, for the ultimate fan experience. AT&T Stadium tours presented by SeatGeek are available for fans of all ages to run on the field, see the locker room, and so much more. Tours are available daily. Visit attstadium.com for details. And in studio right now, another person that likes to run on the field at AT&T Stadium. Eagles fan and Cowboys employee, Kerry Lofton. How are you, Kerry?
He ain't no Eagle fan no more.
Don't put that out there.
He ain't no Eagle fan no more. He's straight Cowboy now.
All right.
Straight Cowboy.
So Kerry is my dude on game day.
They upset us in the home.
Oh, stop. So
Kerry brought that up.
Kerry is my dude on game day. Him and Jeremiah are my partners in crime on the field. Jeremiah takes all of our photos that we put out on social media. And then Kerry, if you've seen any of these really cool videos we do on social media on the Cowboys channels, he's the one that shoots them and edits them right on the field. And then afterwards, he and I run out there and grab players and get them to talk to the camera and stuff. So it's a really cool deal we've been doing this year. So Kerry's all about being in the right place at the right time. And if he's not in the right place at the right time, he tries to get there as fast as he can. So he almost outran Tavon Austin on that touchdown that wasn't, right?
Almost. Yeah.
Almost. So I have it on my phone. Douglas, can you pull this camera up that's in front of me? Hopefully we can see it.
Yeah, I hope we can see it, man.
Okay.
Wow.
So Kerry is going to be right back here in the back. Right.
Just a blur.
Just a blur, the flash. So watch this. There's no sound or anything. Oh, and there he goes. So Kerry told me on game day, that's the proof. Kerry told me on game day, man, I just outran Tavon, man. He's sweating and I just outran Tavon. That video I just saw did not look like you outran Tavon to me. Explain yourself.
It's all perspective.
It's adrenaline. You know what I mean?
You thought you were going faster than what you were until you saw the tape?
The thing was he had a head start. That's
right.
For one.
He already had momentum.
Yeah, he had a head start. Because we had the same problem with Amari Cooper. We had the same problem with him when he caught.
We meaning you?
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm going to show this video again. And he may have had a head start, But it looks like to me in this video that you were about 40 yards ahead of him.
It's inconclusive evidence.
And then he outran you by another 20 yards by the time it was over with. Hang on.
That doesn't really tell the whole story. We need Dean Blandino.
Gary had a tripod, a camera, and
yeah, exactly. I'm running
to run around.
Is it the angle?
Cheerleaders just got to run around.
Yeah, it's inconclusive evidence.
Yeah, that was like an obstacle course for Gary.
I'm telling you, it's just like that fumble in the Chargers game. Like they couldn't reverse it because they didn't have enough video evidence. I think that's.
I think you gave me some bad info on game.
I'd like to see his hustle though. What were you doing?
I was sitting down next to Jeremiah eating a cookie out of my pocket of my jacket. What I was doing. So I got a question for you before you get out of here.
What's up?
We all know before you came to work here, you were an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
You've been converted.
Yes.
Boom.
I have a problem with when we win this week, if the Eagles beat the Saints, I would almost rather lose this week than come back here and have an extra game and have the Eagles beat us in our house to go to their second Super Bowl and put us out of the playoffs. How would you feel if the Cowboys play the Eagles at home for the NFC Championship next week?
I was literally just talking to my wife about the same thing earlier. I was like, we almost don't want to get to that point, you know what I mean? Because I would be highly upset if that happened. Mm-hmm. Like, to be on that side and, like, there's no, like, allegiance there of, like, oh, I'm happy. Like, I would be highly upset if it came down to us versus them.
Yeah.
I would be, and they beat us. But on the flip side, I would love nothing more than to end their little playoff run.
Right.
And it'd be us going.
That's the way to do it.
And you're also from New Orleans, so.
Yeah. So I mean, it's either way it goes, it's a win-win situation for me. Like, if we go back home.
And you know what, man?
What, man?
I would just hate the Philly fans even more. I would hate it ain't the team Philadelphia that I dislike, it's they fans.
And I'll tell you, when we went to Philly, Philly, every little ounce of whatever, I still like, players.
The players,
but when we went there, every ounce that I had of like, I was like, man, I really hate them. After the fight that they got into the field and they were being really disrespectful to our guys, and then their fans the fans are terrible. Were being disrespectful to our players, their players, each other. I mean, they were guys looking in the mirror like, I hate myself. Like, like just so much hatred seeping through their pores.
But they let it come out on game day, bro.
You know what? The reason why I dislike their fans so much, I have respect for them because that's them. They don't make no apologies. They know that they're bad people on game day.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put it. They just bad people on game day, and they embrace it.
I'm pretty sure I saw like a 75-year-old lady flip us off on the way in.
Oh, yeah. So. They used to throw eggs at the bus whenever we would roll in.
Man. Philly fans don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care, man.
New Orleans fans are bad too, though. So
yeah, they are, man. But you can't tell what half of them saying.
But they're happy, yeah. One, they don't speak proper English, and then two,
not when they hype,
right? And two, they're all drunk and they slurring their words. So, but at least they're fun fans while they're hating you. They'll laugh at you and be like, I'm just messing with you. Philly's
I think I learned all my crude gestures by the age of 14. Then I learned a few more at Philly by looking at things they did.
Yeah.
Philly.
Just imagination that I didn't realize was out there.
Oh, well, let's hope we have that problem, man. Let's play another week.
Man, I think we're gonna be.
Oh, you know what? Tell everybody what you're working on now. Tomorrow's kind of a big deal.
Oh yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah. So we are working on the hype video to get everybody all pumped up. Fans get all pumped up for the game on Saturday. So tomorrow we are shooting with Errol Spence Jr. And we have this really cool boxing montage, and we're going to play off the whole finish this fight thing. And I think it'll be really cool. It's nice to get, other people from Dallas involved. And that's been my biggest thing since I've been a part of this team, is just trying to pull, last week we shot at District Barbershop in Fort Worth, and, a local artist, Sarah, out there. And so just trying to, like, pull as many people and fans as we can and, keep this thing rolling, because it takes everybody.
Yeah.
What is it you're doing bright and early in the morning?
It got changed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Yeah. It's an afternoon training
Oh,
session.
that's
Yeah,
good.
I might be available to help out now that it's in
All
the
right.
afternoon.
But you're going to go film him training, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was ready. I was gonna go, 5 o'clock in the morning, get on the Rocky vibes. I thought that'd have been cool, but nah, it's an afternoon training session, so it'll be fun.
And then Kent back in the other room back there, he's putting together all the little individual vignettes that we're doing. We did them last week.
Ain't a vignette is something you eat.
Yeah, you put powdered sugar on it and serve it down in Cafe Du Monde. But he's been putting some of those together, and I think we're either doing 3 or 4 more of those this week. So everybody be on the lookout for those. So some cool stuff. And hey, we keep the party going this week, man. We'll have even more cool stuff next week, and if we can get to the big show, watch out.
Oh yeah, man.
Watch out. So, all right, Kerry, I just had to call you out because I finally got the tape, and it
didn't add up to what
it
you
doesn't add up.
I want to set up. I need a rematch. Me and Tavon need a rematch
After the season.
I hope we break one this week too then.
Oh,
so
yeah.
y'all can do it together.
Redeem yourself on the sideline in the Coliseum this week. Hopefully he breaks one off.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all, you not entertained?
Right. All right, man.
Thanks,
Hey, we
guys.
got a show after this? Somebody coming on? Is somebody coming on after this?
What's
Yes,
the
back
day?
to the
Tuesday?
basics.
Back to the basics. Yeah.
Okay, well, they need to get out of here, man, because I
All right.
saw the lady.
Well, okay. Hey, no show tonight. We're canceling happy hour. Concrete Cowboy had a private event tonight, so we may try to do it Thursday. We're not sure yet. We'll let you know. Kurt, thanks for showing up, man.
Thank you.
You bet. This was
Always
a good
fun.
show. This was fun.
Yeah, man.
Nate, thanks for bringing
Anthony,
it.
thanks for calling in.
Anthony, thanks for calling. Oh, Douglas, real quick. Is Gordon still there?
Let's see.
Gordon.
Gordon.
Oh, we got to talk to
Yes,
Gordon.
sir.
Hey,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Sorry, real quick. We got to go. But what
No
you got?
problem. You guys are getting too famous, too Hollywood. You need to cancel all the rest of the shows and do hanging with the boys for 3 hours straight. You guys are awesome.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
And let me say this
Gordon,
before we
call
go.
back,
I'm
man.
not worried about no other team. The culture has changed. Dak Prescott has control now. I ain't worried about no other team. We're going all the way. We're going all the way.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's put these grown-ass men on an airplane and let's
Yes,
go
sir.
to Atlanta.
And
Let's
I
go.
just sent you a video of you walking behind Tavon Austin.
Me? Oh, yeah. I saw that. I want to. Hey, maybe we'll play that on the air. I want a girl to look at me like I looked at Tavon Saturday night.
True love. True love.
So appreciate you listening, man. Appreciate the props. Thanks for calling.
Call in.
All right, guys. Thank you.
All right, brother. Hey, Douglas, thanks for doing what you do. Kent,
Simply a grown-ass man. That's what it is.
that's what it is. Let's go. Kent, thanks for pushing the buttons. Presley, thanks for doing what you do. We will be back tomorrow, hanging with the boys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this,